This person cannot stop thinking about you. They think about you every single night. I'm going to pull charms from each of the bottles. You need at least one charm to resonate from each bottle for this to be for you. We have a butterfly, a seashell, a gaming controller, a little pink bow, a red apple, always reminds me of Snow White. We have a black diamond. We have a star and we have an anchor. It feels like there's lots of tattoos on one of you. We have a little white pussycat. Then we have another apple, number 1 teacher. And then we have a starfish. When a starfish loses a limb, it grows it back. It's all about resilience. But with these charms, at least one of them, you'll look at it and go, yeah, I know why that's there. Let's pull some zodiacs. We're looking for sun, moon, or rising that resonates with this situation. We have Taurus, Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Leo. Let's pull some letters. These are for initials, places. If a word comes to mind, trust it. It could be middle name, last name. We have an Aquarius and an Aries in there. How did they get in there? We have ISIHLWXSC and a B. So, what do we need to know about this person that cannot stop thinking about you? If you claim this reading, let me know. Private readings are always available. This person can't stop thinking about you, but what are they thinking? What are they thinking? The Nine of Swords reversed. They want to reach out, but they overthink it. They massively overthink reaching out. The Queen of Swords reversed. You both had an argument and they're convinced that you've cut them off forever. And then the Four of Wands is about marriage, celebrations. Could be that your relationship with this person was on the way to marriage or is on the way to marriage, or there is a marriage here somewhere. It feels like you've recently had an argument with this person, or this person's crossed the line recently and you've not cut them off, but you told them off. You absolutely told them off, because the Queen of Swords, she'll be there for you. She'll be your ride or die. She'll try and guide you forward. She'll communicate very clearly. She's bossy, she's independent. But when she's done, she's done. And when she has an argument, because she'll bite her tongue, but then when she has that argument, she says all of the things, and all of the things come out. And this person can't stop thinking about you because you're probably one of the only people that have ever really stood up to them in this kind of way. And that Four of Wands there is showing me the depth of the connection, the seriousness of this connection. And it took a lot for you to get to the point of telling them how it is, having your say. And they didn't like hearing what they heard, but they don't blame you and they don't hate you. They're kind of convinced that you're never going to forgive them. The silence is doing their head in. They're going to have to work very hard to get back into good books again. And then we have the King of Cups. They love you more than ever. They love you more than ever. So we have the Five of Wands. They're really scared that you're just going to bash them. The Page of Pentacles, they're ready to learn and they're ready to do what you need them to do. But the Four of Cups is them wallowing in self-pity. With the Five of Wands, they really are avoiding confrontation. They're worried about setting you off again. They're worried about a lot of things, but they love you deeply. They don't want this to be over. There's a really nice, strong, long connection here. But the Four of Cups, and it may well be when they come back in again and talk to you again, you kind of do tell them off a bit. Or you do have, there may be something that you still haven't quite said yet. And it feels like escalating into an argument. But then the Page of Pentacles is them learning the lesson. But then the Four of Cups is them, it feels like them licking their wounds. They're upset by it. And wallowing in self-pity. So this person may feel very sorry for themselves before the both of you can get on the right track again. I'm going to pull a couple of these cards because I just want a little bit of clarification. What else do we need to know about this situation? Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah. Whatever it was that you had to tell them off about, you had to do and say what you said. Because it feels like you were at the point where you were just so exhausted by it. And you got to the point of you didn't care if it pushed them away forever. If you both are married, that can be salvaged over time, because they are going to be realising what they need to do to fix it, and it has to be them that fixes it. And the more they're apart from you, the more they want to be with you. If you are on the path to marriage, there's something here, you know. And if they can really do what you need them to do, but they have a habit of sulking. So let's pull a timeline. What do we need to know about the timeline of this? We have a special date is coming up. There may be an anniversary date coming up. December is an important month for the both of you, and then it's worth waiting for. But then there's also this feeling with the Queen of Swords energy. It's worth standing your ground on. It's worth not backtracking on it. And it feels like they may well try and come in with that King of Cups energy of coming in and kind of trying to smooth it all over. And then with the Five of Wands, you're like, yeah, but. They still have questions they need to answer. There are things here that need to be talked about in the most open and honest way, even if there's tension and even if it's a conversation that both of you don't particularly want. It needs to be had so that you can both get back to the beginning, so the both of you can reset and the both of you can move forwards. I'm going to pull 3 cards because I want to know about the long term. What do we need to know about the long term of this connection? Can it be fixed? Can you both get back on track again? Can they sort it out, you know? Yeah, the King of Wands is a card of being self-made. The Seven of Pentacles reversed and the High Priestess reversed. They're really going to have to make it work, and it has to be them that does it. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's certain things from the past that can be abandoned, and new investment needs to be put into this. And the High Priestess is almost you having a thing of, I'm not fixing this for you. If you want to fix this with me, you're going to have to work for it. And the King of Wands is the card of being self-made, putting the work in and making it happen. They love you. They really fancy you still. The connection is still here, and they know that they've messed up. It's going to take a bit of time, but there's something here, isn't there? Neither of you have really given up on each other, not really. It's just going to take time to hammer out your differences so that there is a fresh start here. And there is genuinely a feeling of you, I'm not fixing this for them. They need to fix it, and they do, and they will. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so it aims to take you on your way. If you've made it to this point, you're now part of my secret purple heart gang, because hardly anyone makes it right to the end of the reading. So put some purple hearts and golden stars in the comments to share your light and love with other people, and just to let me know you like the longer readings. I will see you soon.